Hello, everybody. Talk about clumsy. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to She Reads Tarot. If I can get my life together. I hope everybody is doing well. My name is Catherine. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. Please make sure to drop a like for this video, you guys. Let's go ahead and get this channel into the algorithms. Once we get up to 100 subscribers, I am going to be doing some giveaways, some free readings. We're going to go live, start going live. So let's go ahead and get those likes up for me. All right, please get the likes up, guys, and we will get into the algorithms. All right. So please do that for me. And also make sure you are subscribed to the channel, you guys. All right. And I hope everybody is doing well. And thank you for being patient. I was out last month. I had surgery. So I've been out for a little bit. Um, but I am back and getting things back in action. All right. Hashtag win in the comment section, you guys, if you would like to be entered in your chance to win a 3-question reading with me. I am going to be announcing the winners on the first of every month on this channel. I also do a giveaway on my other channel, Queen Cancer Tarot. I do those weekly, so you can head over there. Make sure you're subscribed. Hashtag win in the comments if you would like to also be included in the drawing. Okay, so that is that. That also helps to support my channel. Okay, all right. So we are looking at past, present, and future energy for you, Gemini. So I'm going to start off with Oracle messages. We'll look at the overall energy for Gemini, and then we will look under the deck for the past, current, and future energy. We will look at other oracle messages, and then we will go into the tarot before we clarify. Okay? All right. Tell us about Gemini, please. What is the overall energy for Gemini in love, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Gemini. Ooh, so we have soulmate here. Okay, we have soulmate coming through. Okay, so this is someone, Cancer, that I feel like you've been with for a while, or this could be someone that you are going to be with long term. Okay. So I am seeing, look, love. I'm seeing a love connection. I'm telling you right now, I'm feeling it. Um, and I don't know if I said Cancer, I'm very sorry, but Gemini, 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 I am feeling the love already. My ears are ringing even when I say the word, but there's definitely a lot of love between you and this person. Okay. So that is what I am getting in the past energy, at least. Okay. Because that is what this is. And then we have message me and go in the current energy. Message me and go. Don't be afraid to reach out. So someone is getting a green light to reach out to someone. Okay, so Gemini, I don't know if this is your person giving you the green light to reach out to them, but to me, I'm getting almost a strange energy of someone outside the connection, like a third party. I don't know if someone is approaching you, telling you it's okay for you to reach out to them, or someone is giving your person the green light. Okay. And I don't know what this we have arguments coming. All right, in the future energy here, and there is a broken heart and separation. All right, this talks about I wish we had healthier communication between us. Instead, all of this unnecessary conflict and bickering. This is a problem. So, Gemini, either one of two things could be happening. There could be the energy of someone coming in on your end, reaching out to you, and this may cause your person to get upset, and you and your person may start to have arguments. It may cause some problems. Or your person has someone reaching out to them and interfering and telling your person, hey, you can call me whenever, we have vulnerability here underneath the deck here. So someone I feel that someone is kind of putting themselves out there. Someone is opening themselves up to a situation, and they're leaving themselves in a vulnerable position here. Now, I feel like if your person is going to reach out to this person, this is them being in a vulnerable position, right? Because this is going to cause problems if you find out about it. If things were to come out, this is not something that I know that you would be happy about. Vice versa, if your person found out you were reaching out to someone outside the connection, and I'm sure that this would cause a major argument. So this could be one of two situations. It could be your person finding out that you reached out to somebody else, okay, and there it's going to cause a big fight, or vice versa. All right, so I don't know where you fall in the situation with this Gemini, but I know that you're in there somewhere. Okay, you are in here somewhere, Gemini. So let's see. Tell us more about Gemini, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell us about Gemini in love, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell us about Gemini in love, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell us about Gemini in love. Tell us about Gemini in love, please. Okay. So we have established here. Okay. And again, this is an energy of being secure, being settled, being in a connection where you felt secure and settled in the past with this person. I'm feeling like this was a true soul tie connection. This is someone that you've either been with for a while, okay, or someone that you planned on being with for some time. Now we have feminine energy coming through here. All right. Gentleness, nurturing, mothering. Now, this is also striking me that this could be I'm getting baby mama energy coming through here. Gentleness. Yeah, someone is, stepping in a very feminine way. Okay, asking them to reach out to them. Do you see what I'm saying? And then we have hopeful. Okay, hopeful. And to me, this is why it's going to be a problem. This is why there's going to be arguments. The reason why, I feel like with this vulnerability aspect, this person put themselves out there. They open themselves up for this person to come in. Okay. Um, they gave this person the green light. Do you see what I'm saying? And I feel like with inspired here, it's almost like you went after, you were very intentional with what you wanted to do. You did what you wanted to do here. So it's going to be an argument, because I do feel like somebody is not going to take accountability. First of all, they're going to put it off on the other person, right? and they're not going to be accountable for their actions. Look, we have antisocial here under the deck, okay, in their feelings, right? And then giving the silent treatment. So they're not going to be accountable. They're not going to want to talk about it. They're not going to want to own up to it. They don't want to have a conversation. Why? Because they don't want to communicate the truth here, right? The truth shall set you free in this case. And this person is not, they're not trying to have it. Okay, so let's see. Tell us more. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Gemini in love. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Gemini in love. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Gemini in love, please. So we have savings. Okay. Savings, and we have home based. Okay. So again, with savings, this is all about being secure, you know, stable. You know what I'm saying? Being secure, stable, prepared for the future. We have home based here. This is also an energy of someone who is kind of like very secure and protected and safe in their home, but once they go outside, there's a of being very like vulnerable, feeling like you're kind of out there, right? Tell me more about Cancer. I mean, Gemini, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. And we have wrong decision. Yeah. Somebody is going to make a bad decision. Somebody is going to make a bad decision. There's an energy of things were safe. This the person was being safe and being responsible and mature. Okay. But then this person wanted to get outside. Look, this talks about home being the safest place you can be. And this person goes and makes a horrible, terrible decision. Okay. This person goes outside. Now look at this picture. Hold on. This picture is literally outside. Y'all, this is literally outside and on the city streets, right? So this is outside. This person made a bad decision and they were confident about this. They also are trying to put the blame on you for their reason. They're saying they were inspired. With antisocial here under the deck, this talks about silent treatment and feeling left out in their feelings. This person with vulnerability, they're going to try and say that they were vulnerable because they felt shut out. Okay, this is going to be the excuse. They felt shut out by you. They felt vulnerable. They, they felt like they needed someone to talk to. And with Message Me, this person was just, they were available. They were there. They listened to me. I just needed you to listen to me. And you wouldn't listen. So you had to go and sleep with someone else to prove your point. Why couldn't you just talk this person's ears off? How come you couldn't just talk to him all night on the phone? Why, oh, why, my dear, must you go outside of yourself to lie to me to get to a situation where you can, derobe and, completely humiliate yourself and our connection? How does that work? You know what I'm saying? How can what happened to um getting to know someone anyways. So how do you just go from, have a real conversation with me to sleeping with somebody else? No, I'm sorry, but that's going to be an excuse, right? Cancer. I mean, Gemini, if I do that again, I'm going to have to pay the dollar jar. Under the deck, we have foresight, right? So this person knew, there was foresight, there was a thought process. Do you see what I'm saying? Went about what they went about, and they didn't make any mistakes about it. You see what I'm saying? They didn't make any mistakes about it. Yes, they made a bad decision, but it was a decision nonetheless. They made a choice. This person made a choice. Yes, this was a soul tie connection, right? But this person went their own separate way. They had their own agenda here. So let's look at the tarot messages here now. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Gemini, past, current, future energy. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Gemini in love, past, current, and future energy. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Gemini, please, in love, past, current, and future energy. Okay. All right. So we have the Page of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fire. So there's an energy of making plans, and, somehow all of a sudden everything is going to change here. You thought everything was all good, but then something is going to shift. There's an energy of feeling that, with that Page of Pentacles, that you're in a good place, you can plan your future, you feel safe, right? But that Wheel of Fortune is an energy, while it can refer to things coming towards you, it can refer to blessings and fortune. It can also refer to sudden change, okay? Things going topsy turvy, right? So yeah, so I feel like you were in a situation where you were planning to have a long term, stable future, and all of a sudden, something is going to change here. And look, under the deck, baby, we got the Three of Cups, okay? And this is the change. This is the change. The Three of Cups refers to friends or someone coming in wanting to have a conversation. In this case, we've got, it looks like they're at the strip club, but it's not completely naked, so I'm not going to show the photo, but still it's kind of racy. So yeah, it looks like they're at the go-go club. Okay, that's what we'll call it, the go-go club. And there's a lot going on here. Okay, there is a lot going on here. I don't know if this person is going to, I don't know if this person, used to frequent strip clubs in the past. If this person that is coming towards them is someone that works in a club of this nature. Okay. Yeah, we have the Five of Swords here. There's definitely some sort of communication going on, and this person is playing some sort of mind games here. So we have the Six of Pentacles here. Current energy. Tell me about the current energy here. Ooh, so we have the Six of Pentacles, and then we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So this is an energy of feeling like you're the only one being punished, right? Um, feeling neglected. There's an energy of feeling like no one is seeing things from your side, or like no one is looking at things from your side of the coin. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, under the deck, the King of Pentacles. This is definitely an energy of someone. I feel like this person has children with this. This could be a baby mama. This is definitely someone from their past, but this person is coming in almost as though they're entitled, but they're being slick about it. They're being slick about it. They're not coming and, presenting themselves to everyone. They're just kind of stepping to your person on the side here. And they're hoping that your person is going to neglect and come towards them or have this conversation. There is going to be a decision that is made, and it's going to spout some argument. So I don't know how far this is going to go, but with vulnerability, again, I feel like this person is not taking accountability for something that they've done or are going to do. So I don't know. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt here. But tell me about the future energy for Gemini, please. Tell me about the future energy for Gemini in love. Okay. So we have the Queen of Swords. And then we have now the Five of Swords in the reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Interestingly enough. This is a situation where no matter what you try and do to fix the situation, it's never going to work if you're the only one doing it. I feel like there's an energy of there's definitely going to be an argument here. All right, there's definitely going to be an argument here, right? But I feel like you're wanting this person to be honest. That Queen of Swords represents someone who is holding their person accountable, okay, for the truth here, not accepting anything less than the truth, right? But if you're the only one in this energy, it's never going to work out. And I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, there's an energy of like not having the same support. This person is not putting in the work that you're putting in, right? To try to fix the situation. They're not. Under the deck. Oh, that was okay. So Yeah, we have the devil here and the Four of Cups. The devil and the Four of Cups. And then we have the Knight of Cups and the Five of Cups. It's like, oh, ew, y'all. So I feel what I'm actually seeing here, your person may have made a bad decision, but they were inspired. Okay, that's why we're getting inspired here. This person, I feel like, was led on in a very major way. Yes, they opened the door. And that's where the problem lies. The problem lies with this person that opened the door for this other person to get in. Because under the deck here, y'all, we have the Lovers, okay? This is Adam, Eve, the snake. This talks about temptation here. And you see that snake that is trying to come between these two. I feel like this person knew this, right? This person knew, this devil energy knew. And with that Four of Cups, they were bound and determined to get your person's attention, right? They were bound and determined to get your person's attention, right? And to try to get your person to focus on you. See, we have the Page of Pentacles, y'all, with the freaking Wheel of Fortune. See? And the Three of Cups. See, this is this person trying to get your person to suddenly switch it up and focus on you or focus on them. Okay. They wanted to get your person's attention off of you and on them. Do you see what I'm saying now? They saw you in a situation where you were stable and you were happy, and they didn't like that. They felt very insecure. Both of these talks about being secure. Savings, and you have settled and secure here. This person, this devil energy, didn't like it. This is what they didn't like. They were afraid of this. So their goal was to cause a separation. So look, we have the Knight of Cups and the Five of Cups. See, they felt that if they came and flirted with you and got your person to turn away from you, that would be the end of your connection. This is what they were hoping for. That thing that they were hoping for. We have the Lovers here, but look, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles is a reliable energy. At the end of the day, the Knight of Pentacles is going to be there for their person. It may take them some time to come around, but they are going to show up every time. Do you see what I'm saying? We have the World here. And we have the Ten of Cups. This talks about someone closing a cycle and going on to be happy in their connection. So I do feel like your person is going to end up shutting it down. All right. I feel like they're going to end up shutting it down. Okay. I feel like this person thought that they would come in between you, but they didn't understand how loyal your person was to you, Gemini. Your person could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. I see strong Capricorn energy as well. All right, with that devil here, but let's just see. Let's go ahead and clarify Wow. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Cups. Y'all, I was just realizing that, like, this was their goal. This was their goal, was to try to divert your person's attention off of you to create some sort of a shift so that this person would then focus on them. I feel like this person could also be very much into adult sort of entertainment, if you know what I'm saying. We have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is betrayal. This is someone trying to cause or force an ending. They wanted to break you up. Look, with the Wheel of Fortune. Y'all, I'm not making this stuff up. This is not a game here. This person was trying to cause an ending. This was their intention, baby. This was their intention. Okay. So they didn't want to play Twister. They weren't there to play hearts or anything like that. They wanted to end the connection that you had, period, point blank, right? They wanted to end the connection. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles here with the Six of Wands in the reverse. Six of Pentacles with the Six of Wands in the reverse. And we have the King of Pentacles. We have the Hermit in the reverse. Yeah, this is an energy of someone who is completely, like, they've completely, you know what I'm saying? Um, they were like taking a step back, but now there's an energy of this person just not even knowing how to come back to this situation. They can't find themselves coming back, right? And that's very indicative of that Six of Wands in the reverse energy, right? Because this also talks about someone who is very much in their feelings. They don't feel like they're supported. They don't feel like they have the support of their person. Do you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, they're feeling left out. And with that Six of Pentacles, they're just feeling like they're the only one. And we have the Magician here. Yeah, someone was being manipulative. Someone was trying to get you to look at your person as though they were, cheating, when that wasn't the case. That was not the case. Yeah, your person is coming through for me as being stable. And also, I'm getting an energy of like this person really being kind of overly kind. Do you see what I'm saying? Leaving the door open, vulnerable, just vulnerability, right? And I feel like with antisocial here, like this Queen of Wands or this person, this devil energy, they don't like that. They feel it's like competition for them. With that Four of Pentacles, they feel as though, I'm sorry, Four of Cups, they feel as though your person has like iced them out. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about the devil and the Four of Cups. And they're afraid of being separated from your person. Look at this with the Eight of Swords. They don't want to be shut out. They don't want your person to block them, period. I feel like it might be an ego thing for this person. I don't know at this point. Under the deck with the Seven of Swords, this person is deceitful. There's an energy of now because they have been shut out. They now want you to feel this, or they want your person to walk out on you. They don't want to be the one that gets shut out. You see what I'm saying? Do you see? Crazy work here. Okay. Tell me about Knight of Cups here with the Five of Cups. Uh-oh. So someone is going to be flirting and they're going to end up getting their feelings hurt because they thought that this was, going to be just enough to break you up here. Look, they were trying to make you jealous. Y'all, this person was trying to make you jealous, but it didn't work. This Empress came out in the upright. Okay. Under the deck, the Ten of Pentacles. Look at this. See, this person, I feel like the opposite is going to happen here. When I started this reading, I said I felt the love. And, just because a snake in the grass shows up does not mean that he belongs there in that habitat, and you can put him back where he belongs. Okay. You can command it to go right back where it belongs. Okay. It does not have guardianship or jurisdiction over you. God does. All right. And man has, jurisdiction over the beast, okay, of the earth, period. The serpent was one of them, right? So, and everything below it. You see what I'm saying? Like God has commandment over all things, but those things don't have commandment over man. God does. See what I'm saying? God made man, okay, over the beasts of the field for a reason. All right. So, no, you're not allowing this one to come in and have a win here, which is interesting because this person thought that they would. Now we have the Queen of Swords, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Five of Swords in the reverse. Interesting because the Five of Swords in the reverse does talk about things getting better. And I honestly, first seeing this and reading this, thought, okay, well, Gemini, you're not gonna stay in a situation where someone is opening themselves up. But I don't feel like this person did anything wrong rather than open themselves up for a conversation, or you know what I'm saying. um and maybe they went too far, okay, with the whole conversation or any type of communication whatsoever. Different strokes, different folks, different relationships. Take it how it resonates with you and your person, Cancer, but y'all know what I mean. Okay, no grown ass should be calling a grown female, and you have a whole live person at home waiting, literally. Like, don't play. We're not playing these games, right? But with that Queen of Swords energy, this is an energy of someone who is standing on business, and they are requiring their person to do what they need to do to ensure that they feel like they're being, told the truth. You know what I mean? You're going to stand on business and um, ensure that this person is communicating with you. That was the other thing, lack of communication, right? And I feel like you're going to ensure that. I don't know why these cards are over here. Oh, because that was from the previous. No, that was under the deck. Yeah, closing a cycle. Yeah, with the Ten of Cups. I'm sorry, the World and Ten of Cups. I pulled these cards out, y'all. So tell me about this. Tell me about the Queen of Swords here. with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Five of Swords. So we have the Page of Wands in the reverse here and the Two of Swords. This person is going to have a complete tantrum. And we have the Ace of Swords. This is three swords here. Up with the Seven of Wands and the Three of Swords again. Okay, so let me tell you what's going to happen here. And is that the King of Cups or the King of Swords? Yeah, this person is coming in doing right by you. Look, we have the King to the Queen of Swords. Look at this true pair. I feel that this person is definitely going to stand up for you. They're going to stand up for the connection. This person is going to this person is going to end up telling the truth. This person did make a bad decision or a wrong decision before, but I feel like they're going to realize it. With the Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords, once this person realizes what mistakes they have made, they are going to cut this person out, or they're just going to come out and be honest with you. And I feel like with that Seven of Wands and the Three of Swords, they are going to cut this third party energy completely off. So whoever is it, they're going to get rid of their phone number, they're going to delete all messages, they're going to block this, send a message to them first that says, listen, I am in a relationship. I'm going to block you. Please don't reach out to me. I'm deleting your information off of my social media. You try and contact me, it will not be good for you. Okay, please respect me and respect my connection. So that's the kind of communication that I feel like you deserve, Gemini. That's where you and your person are going to have a a heart to heart conversation about things. And I feel like, as far as, look, with foresight here, okay, with foresight here, I feel like this person is going to make better decisions going forward. There's going to be an energy of, you know what, I see how my lack of communication, okay, with you and with this other person has put me in this position. And I feel like this person is going to take accountability, period. I just do. We have the King of Swords to the Queen of Swords here. I do feel like they're going to come in being honest and, you know, being who they need to be to match your energy, period, point blank. Very, very beautiful reading, Gemini. I don't know. I was worried. At first, I wasn't. But then I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but I know that these two have a strong soul connection, or at least they did. And you still do. Okay. You did, and you still do, Gemini. What a beautiful message. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please thumbs up the video, like the video. Make sure you share this message. Also, subscribe to the channel, #win, so you can be entered in your chance to win a me for free. All right. But please go ahead, like the video. It's the freest thing you can do. Like the video. I love you guys so much. Let's jump into these algorithms, y'all, and give this channel a chance. I love you guys, and I'll see you back soon with Cancer coming up next. Bye.